Welcome back to the place where English becomes real and learning becomes fun. And if this is your first time here, I'm truly honored you're joining me. My name is Lucifer, and today I want to help you break through one of the biggest walls every English learner hits. That moment of panic when native speakers talk fast, and it feels like your brain just freezes. But don't worry, you're not alone. And you're definitely not broken. Today, we're going to fix that confusion together. Let's move from confused to confident. That moment when someone speaks English fast, natural, real English, and your brain just freezes. You hear the sounds, but you don't understand. You know the words, but they disappear in the sentence. You want to reply, but you're too slow. Frustrating, right? I know how it feels. You feel confused. You feel embarrassed. You start to wonder, maybe I'll never understand native speakers. But my friend, don't give up. That confusion you're feeling? It's not the end. It's the beginning of your transformation. Because today, I'm going to help you go from confused to confident in real English listening. Let's do it together. Why listening is so hard. Let's start with the truth. Listening to English is not like reading a textbook. Native speakers don't speak like the dictionary. They connect words, cut sounds, and use phrases you won't find in your grammar book. They don't say, I am going to eat. They say, I'm gonna eat. They don't say, do you want to go? They say, do you want to go? So when you learn perfect grammar but never hear the real sounds, your brain feels shocked like it's listening to another language. But guess what? That's not your fault. You were never trained to hear English the way it's actually spoken. So let's fix that. Let's train your brain step by step. Step 1. Listen for feelings, not just words. Here's the first big secret. Don't try to understand every word. Sounds crazy, right? But it's true. Native speakers don't focus on words. They focus on feelings, tone, and meaning. For example, listen to this sentence. Are you serious right now? If someone says it slowly and calmly, they might be asking a real question. But if they say, are you serious right now? Fast, loud, annoyed tone. They might be angry or shocked. Same words, different feeling. Understanding the emotion helps you guess the meaning, even if you miss a word or two. So train yourself to listen like this. Don't ask, what did they say? Ask, how did they feel? Step 2. Train your brain to expect fast English. You won't magically understand fast speech by only listening to slow learners' audio. You need to expose your brain to natural English, even if you don't understand at first. Let me tell you something inspiring. A baby doesn't understand the language around them, but they keep listening every day. And one day, they begin to speak. You have that same power. You're not too old. You're not too late. You just need more time with real English. So, watch YouTube videos, listen to podcasts, hear native speakers. At first, it will be fast, maybe confusing. But over time, your brain will adapt. It's not magic, it's exposure and patience. Step 3. Shadowing. Speak what you hear. This technique is powerful. It's called shadowing, and it's how you train your brain and your mouth together. Here's how it works. Find a short native English audio or video, 10 to 30 seconds. Play it. Repeat what they say at the same time or just after. Try to match their rhythm, emotion, and sound. You're not just repeating words, you're absorbing natural patterns. You're copying real pronunciation, linking, and flow. Do this for 5 minutes a day. Just 5 minutes, and I promise, you'll feel the difference. Your brain will start thinking in phrases. Your ears will catch more. Your confidence will grow. Step 4. Learn phrases, not words. Imagine this. You hear someone say, "Hang in there." If you translate each word hang in there, you'll be totally lost. But if you know the phrase, you'll understand. Hang in there means don't give up. Be strong. That's why fluent English learners don't memorize individual words. They memorize chunks, common phrases. Here are a few to start with. I'm not sure. No big deal. That's awesome. What's going on? You've got this. These are blocks you can build in your brain. The more chunks you know, the easier it is to follow real conversation. So next time you hear a new phrase, don't translate it. Learn it. Feel it. Repeat it. Step 5. Surround yourself with English. If your phone is in your native language, switch it to English. If you listen to local music, try some English songs. If your YouTube is full of your native content, fill it with English creators. Here's why. Your brain adapts to what it sees and hears daily. So feed it English, like a language diet. Watch English shows with subtitles if needed. Listen to English podcasts while walking. Read short English posts or news. Write your grocery list in English. Talk to yourself while cooking. Little by little, English becomes your environment, not just your subject. And when you live in English, listening becomes natural. Real example, you and a native speaker. Imagine this. You're at a coffee shop. A native speaker says quickly, "Hey, how's it going? Wanna grab a drink or something?" Old you, wait, what? What did they say? Was that even English? New you, oh, he's asking how I am and if I want a drink. You smile. You reply, "You're not confused anymore. You're confident." Why? Because you trained. You listened for emotion. You practiced phrases. You shadowed real speech. You surrounded yourself with English. Final words, from confused to confident. Let me be real with you, just you and me, heart to heart. Fluency doesn't come from textbooks. It doesn't come from memorizing grammar rules or getting a perfect score. It comes from living the language, from making mistakes, laughing at them, and trying again. It comes from showing up even when it's hard, even when you feel stuck. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to speak like a native overnight. You just need to keep moving one word, one sentence, one step at a time. Every minute you spend listening, every phrase you shadow, every new word you understand. It's not just study. It's transformation. You are building your English brain, brick by brick, thought by thought. So next time you feel confused, don't run from it. Smile and say, "Good. I'm learning something new." Because confusion is not failure. It's the moment just before clarity. And confidence? It's not a talent. It's a habit. A habit you're building every single day you practice English. So keep going. Keep listening. Keep feeling. Keep believing. Even on days when you don't feel it, I do. I believe in you. I'm proud of you. And I promise, the more you trust the process, the more confident you'll become. I'm Lucifer, and this was your journey. From confused to confident. Now go out there and live in English.